These days, it can be tricky to find a compatible partner, particularly in a pandemic era where social interaction is limited. While it's common to blame external forces for your single status, often it's our own behaviors and mentalities that prevent us from finding a meaningful connection. In today's video, we'll explore 8 mindsets that can keep you single and provide strategies to help you move beyond them. Relationships require work and dedication, but with the right attitude, you can learn to cultivate a healthy, happy partnership. Let's take a look at some of the mindsets that may be holding you back and how to let go of them and move forward. 1. Believing you don't have time for dating. It's understandable that life can be busy and dating can seem like a waste of precious time. But if you believe you don't have any time for dating, you're likely to stay single. It's important to recognize that you can make time for something if you prioritize it. If you want to meet someone special, you'll need to make room for dating in your life. Whether it's setting apart one night a week to go out on dates or simply making time to connect with potential partners online, it's important to make time for dating. It can seem daunting, but once you get into the rhythm of it, you'll be glad you did. 2. Thinking that all relationships will fail. The idea that all relationships ultimately end in heartbreak can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you expect things to go wrong, you're usually not doing whatever you can to make it work. This kind of thinking can prevent you from making meaningful connections with people and from having healthy relationships. Instead, focus on the positive aspects of relationships. Find joy in the moment and remember that relationships are a journey, not a destination. 3. Not believing you are good enough for someone. Self-doubt and insecurity can be a major turn-off for potential partners. It's important to believe that you are worthy of love and that you can be a great partner. If you don't believe in yourself, your potential partner won't either. The key is to overcome these doubts and have a positive outlook on yourself and your potential relationships. Don't let self-doubt prevent you from finding someone to share your life with. 4. Not taking risks with potential partners. The 4th mindset that could be keeping you single is not taking risks with potential partners. It is easy to find yourself stuck in a dating rut where you are afraid to take a risk and try something new. Maybe you tend to date the same type of person, go to the same places, or stick to your comfort zone. Taking risks is an important part of dating. You need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and try new things if you want to find your perfect partner. Don't be afraid to change things up a bit and try something new. You never know what might happen if you take a risk. 5. Not being open to new experiences. Most of us have experienced a fear of stepping outside of our comfort zone. We stay in our routines and don't take any risks. This same fear is what holds many people back from opening up to new experiences and people. If you are content with the same old boring routine, you are missing out on the opportunity to make meaningful connections with people who could be great potential partners. Taking a risk and being open to new experiences can open up a world of possibilities. Don't be afraid to try something new or take a chance with someone you find interesting. You never know where it may lead. 6. Holding unrealistic expectations. Holding unrealistic expectations is one of the most common mindsets that keeps people single. Whether it's looking for the perfect partner, expecting a relationship to be perfect, or having certain expectations about how a relationship should go, all of these can create problems. When someone holds too high of expectations for their relationships, it can be difficult to be satisfied with what is actually achievable. This can lead to a cycle of disappointment and frustration, and can make it difficult to find and maintain meaningful relationships. 7. Not being able to accept yourself, flaws and all. Number 7 on the list of mindsets that keeps you single is not being able to accept yourself, flaws and all. Oftentimes, in order to be in a relationship, you need to be comfortable in your own skin and be able to love yourself. When you are not able to do this, it can be hard to make a connection with someone else. This can lead to a cycle of insecurities, where you are constantly comparing yourself to other people, or trying to hide your faults. Instead, try to be honest with yourself and work on understanding and accepting your flaws. This can lead to a healthier, more fulfilling relationship. 8. Not allowing yourself to be vulnerable in relationships. The 8th mindset that keeps you single is not allowing yourself to be vulnerable in relationships. We live in a culture that places a high premium on self-sufficiency and independence, and as a result, many of us develop a fear of vulnerability. This fear prevents us from fully opening up to and trusting our partners in a relationship, which can lead to a lack of emotional intimacy and an inability to form deeper connections. To create healthier, more meaningful relationships, you must learn to embrace vulnerability and take risks, trusting that the person you're with will support you and accept you as you are. In conclusion, it's important to take the time to reflect on your mindset and ensure that it isn't hindering your ability to find and maintain a meaningful relationship. Being aware of the ways in which you can potentially be sabotaging yourself is the first step towards making positive changes that will benefit your love life in the long run. With the right mindset and a healthy dose of self-love and self-awareness, you can find your perfect match. Thanks for watching. Tickle the like button and hit